Hi everybody, I'm Claire from Rainbow Acrylics. I'm really excited because I'm going bigger. I think my heart really is with bigger paintings. I haven't done one for quite a long time, so it's not massive, but it's a 61 by 50 centimetre gallery wrapped canvas, which is quite a lot bigger than I've done recently. So I'm so excited. I'm going to do a Dutch pour. I'm going to use American floetrol for the Dutch pour colours, but owatrol, UK floetrol for the base colours, and I'm going to do a split colour canvas in purples, violets, white, silver, really nice girly relaxed colours. So let me show you what I'm going to use. So for the design I've got Pebeo Studio Acrylics, Payne's Grey, Iridescent Silver, Iridescent Violet Blue. I've got Amsterdam Permanent Violet Blue. I've got Dale Rowney Graduate Acrylic Pearl White. I've also got some Montmartre Purple, but the Montmartre Purple I've mixed with a little bit of Pearl White, so it's just a slightly lighter shade of purple. So they're the design colours. For the split base, I've got these two amazing colours. So this jug here of paint is a mixture of Dale Rowney's System 3 Acrylic Purple and some white. So it makes this absolutely beautiful, beautiful violety purpley colour. And then this one at the front, it's a Lilac, which is Pebeo acrylic paint. So it's just in a different bottle to normal, a smaller bottle. So it's that one, but again, I've added a little bit of white just to make it a bit lighter. So the consistency, I'll show you on this one, it's probably a bit easier. Can you see that there's just no real, well, there's a tiny trace for a split second. It runs nicely off the stirrer. And there's not really a mound, maybe a slight mound on a mound, but not too much. So, as I said, these base colours, these are mixed with owatrol. The rest are mixed with floetrol, and the recipes are different. So I'll include the recipes in the description underneath the title of this video. So I'm really excited. Let's get started. So I've got my canvas ready. I've put the really big push pins in the back of this canvas because then I can get my hands underneath easily, lift it up really easily without touching the paint that will be on the surface. I've made sure that the canvas is level. I put my spirit level all over this canvas just to check that it's nice and flat and level. So it's a split colour canvas. So I don't know if you can see, I've got a line going diagonally across here, and then I've got a couple of lines going across here. So what I'd like to do is alternate the darker, the lighter, the darker, the lighter violet colours. So I'm going to start doing that first. I'll put the base colours down. Right, that's the colours down. The only problem I had was here when I laid down the lighter colour, I just got too close, so it sort of went into the darker colour. But it's not a problem. I just didn't intend that to happen. So just bursting any air bubbles. There aren't too many bubbles. I did mix these paints today, but it was first thing this morning, so it was a few hours ago now. So it gives a chance for the air bubbles to come to the surface and disappear, so it's not too bubbly, which is good. Right, I'm definitely going to start with my Payne's Grey. I'm just going to work out the order because I haven't really thought that far yet. I've got three very dark colours here, so I need to split those up. Right, so let's start with the Payne's Grey. So what I'm going to do is put a line of the colours everywhere there's the join. So that's the Payne's grey down. So now I'm going to put some silver down. I'm going with wiggly lines, as you can see. The advantage of doing that is that you get just a little bit more paint on than if it was a straight line, which I prefer. And also it's just not as uniform then, because there's nothing particularly uniform about a Dutch pour. So I think to have it slightly irregular lines to start with. Right, now this is the iridescent violet blue. I'm sort of in two minds about it, but because it's a nice bright colour and it's iridescent, I'm hoping it's going to work. There's not that much contrast with it between this and the darker purple base, but it's a really bright, happy colour. Yeah, I'm happy with it actually. Sometimes you don't really know if I'm happy with the colour combination until they're actually down on the canvas. Right, now the Amsterdam Deep Purple, which is just amazing colour. And then we've got the Pearl White. I wouldn't normally add silver and pearl white to a painting, but because the base isn't white or isn't a neutral colour, I was quite keen to, just to get the contrast. Wow, gorgeous colours. Right, let me just get my hairdryer. I'm going to burst the air bubbles again. Right, so I'm going to blow it out with the hairdryer. Let's just have a think how I'm going to do this. I always like starting at one end. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start in this bottom corner and then blow upwards. Oh my goodness, I love it! Wow, 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 wow. Right, I haven't finished though, obviously. So how am I going to do these bits? I guess I would quite like to blow them more into the gaps. So if I start with this one, blow here and then here and then here, I think I'm going to try that. Right, that didn't go quite as well, but it's fine. I've just got some sorting out to do. That got a bit close, but that's fine. This didn't blow properly here, and that's purely because there wasn't enough of the base colour down. You have to have enough base colour, otherwise it doesn't flow. So I'm just going to put a bit more base colour there. And then I'll blow that by mouth in a second. Now, I don't want this pink gap to close up. So all I'm going to do is put a little bit more of the base colour in between. And that will literally just push those petals apart. If you could see this sped up, you would see now, I think, that those petals are pushing apart very slightly. This is gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. I've got bits to do, but oh my goodness, the lacing is incredible. So the lacing and the effects are much more dramatic over the pale pink than the deep violet. Wow, right, I'm just going to spend some time fiddling now, tweaking things. Right, I think I might have finished blowing around. I'm absolutely in love with this lacing over this pale pink. Having said that, all of the bright colour now seems to have sunk, so you've got this lovely lacing, but all of the bright colours that I like are now on the darker section. So what I'm going to do, I might regret this, but is a little bit of torching on the edges of these petals here, because I can see there's loads and loads of colour underneath. So I'm wondering if I torch just this half, the edges, will it come back? Some colour come back? Yeah, it is coming back. So in very small cells, but there is some colour coming back. So I think that's probably worth doing. Yeah, it just makes it a bit darker. I prefer that now. Right, I'm done. Right, let me get you in for a close-up. I am so excited about this. Let me show you. So now this is finished, I'll let you into a secret. I was really nervous about this colour scheme because there's no really contrasting colour. All my paintings tend to have a theme but with a really bright contrasting colour, and there really wasn't anything in this painting, so I was really nervous. But wow, I am so happy with it. I just love it, absolutely love it. Let me take you in and show you everything there is to see. I mean, how on earth has that formed? That it's just the most perfect looking lacing and cells. This colour combination is incredible. The Payne's grey, because I put that at the bottom, it's really quite subtle, which is good, but it's just got an undertone, especially up there, you can see it, an undertone of that deep bluey grey colour. I'm really happy with all the different purples. I wondered if I should keep them a little bit more violety, but then I added that brighter purple, which I'm happy about. I'm really happy there with the iridescent violet blue. It just makes it pop a little bit more. And there's some beautiful cells there, which are the violet blue. It's just so bright. So there's a lot of lacing on the pale pink section, which I wonder is maybe more to do with the consistency of the paint. I'm over the moon with this. So I'm nervous to see how this dries. There's quite a lot of paint on this canvas. I've just removed all the drips from the edges along here, but you can see them actually forming again already. So I'll go back and re-wipe the edges so that the drips don't pull the paint off. Right, I'll be back when it's dry. So here it's dry. I'm so happy with it. The colours are just amazing. I love the contrast between the negative space on the paler and the dark section. I think what I love is that it's not too dark. There's a massive contrast, but it's not too dark. The details are incredible. I'm so happy with it. Let me just focus. Look at the cells and just look at the lacing. So it's dried exactly like I left it. So I'm so pleased. I guess I was a bit worried that this lacing here would sink and that it would disappear as it was drying, but it hasn't. It stayed exactly like I left it. It's just so pretty. Absolutely gorgeous. I'm so pleased with it. I'm definitely going to do more of these split colour bases. I really like them. I just think it just adds a bit more interest to the painting. The best bit about this painting, let me try and show you. I'm in the garden to try and show you. Can you see that iridescent? Just look at that. It is incredible. So there's some gorgeous colours that have blended. So the iridescent violet blue and some of the silver, I think it is, that it is just amazing. It's just this absolutely amazing shine and shimmer, and it's just really eye-catching as you walk past. Oh yeah, I absolutely love it. Great, thank you so much for watching my video. Please do subscribe to my channel. Let me know what you think. Give it a thumbs up if you like the painting, and I hope everybody can be enjoying the sunshine. All right, take care everybody. Bye.